Signs. Okay. Okay, we're back with another episode of Through Thick
And thin.
I'm Thick.
Definitely not thin.
How's it going, man?
It's going.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a while.
It does. It feels like it's been, 2 weeks? I feel like 2 weeks.
That's what, yeah, it does. I like your shirt today, by the way.
Thanks. Got it online.
Big Linkin Park. I was listening to a lot of Linkin Park this week so far.
New album?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, the new album, the old stuff.
New album?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of it?
The new album?
Yeah.
I think it's like a classic thing to do, like when a band kind of like almost like releases their greatest hits thing. They throw out a bunch of the songs that they've already have, a bunch of songs that you probably won't listen to.
Like the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, like
that greatest album.
Yeah, there's like 10 songs that like are just demos that aren't that great, and then a couple good ones that are new.
That and Singer Died. Pretty trendy.
Yeah, it seems like a move. What do you think of that? Is that distasteful?
I don't think it's distasteful. I think it's part of coping.
Yeah. Think they'll go on tour?
I would hope that this thing's leaked.
Let's talk about that too.
What?
How about Tim Hortons cups, eh? They just can't nail that down.
They can't get a beat on it. This one's doubled or whatever. They got 2 lids on here. I had to rip the other one off.
We rag on Tim so much, eh?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if they want to change our minds, we're always down for a sponsor.
Yeah, we definitely, yeah. If they want to change their minds and make us a better breakfast,
pay me to change my mind.
Yeah. But their cups aren't great. And this morning in the drive-thru, I spent I bet you it was almost 20 minutes in that drive-thru, dude.
Just because it was slow?
It was just so slow. And then I got to the drive-thru and I got a cold brew coffee, and it was terrible. Like, it did not look like a cold brew coffee. I don't know what it was supposed to be, like what he actually made, but it was like a different color. Like, it was like a darkish brownish color, but didn't look like your typical cold brew. It was like a mix between cold brew and
probably
that.
The water, right?
No. Probably from the ice, that they off of like iced coffees, they just dump in this little
got the Flint, Michigan special.
Dude, who's in worse shape right now, Flint, Michigan, or that place where the train blew up?
That's a good point. Like Palestine. How about it's called Palestine in the States?
They're fighting their own war.
Yeah, I would say it's got to be the Palestinians. Is that what their town is called? Who people live there? They're called the Palestinians.
Yeah.
Bush's war on Afghanistan. Good thing he did. Good thing he didn't.
Until they sponsor us, just keep that way.
Good thing Bush didn't mistake.
Yeah, whose idea was it to name that place Palestine?
Definitely not the Israelis.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Dang, man. So you've had a good week?
I've had a pretty good week. Yeah, other than the weather. Weather's just shit, hey?
We can't catch a break.
Nope. And we have to keep bringing it up too. Hopefully it gets better, right?
Yeah, hopefully it gets better. I think it will. I think it can only get better. I mean, tomorrow's supposed to be real bad. So if you're listening to this now and you've made it through the storm here in beautiful southern Manitoba, then right on.
The only thing's beautiful is the people.
Oh, right. That's interesting. I actually went to Winnipeg over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't experience the same thing you're talking about. Not that
which part of Winnipeg did you go?
I'm not the most beautiful person, so don't get me wrong. I'm one person to judge.
Body positivity.
Okay, sure. On the inside.
Yeah.
No, some people are ugly on the inside though.
Imagine, but yeah, that's true.
So we went to like I don't know areas of Winnipeg very well, but like the Polo Park area, like the mall area.
Okay.
And there's it's like people got half dressed. Everyone was like half dressed. Like they had like a regular shirt on and then pajamas, or they had like regular pants on and then like a shirt that looked like they had just finished working on a car.
It's like a Walmart in 3 a.m.
Yeah,
but it's all day.
But it's all, and they're walking around. Or their shoes, they're like wearing like just like these beat up like half torn shoes. Is that from inflation? You think?
Probably.
Is that the economy?
Probably, and like people's bodies are starting to inflate more too because of the inflation. You notice that?
No, they're starting to deflate.
Yeah,
can't afford food anymore.
Can't afford food. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's nuts out there, man. This is a classic old people conversation.
Yeah, that's why I don't go out there. You know, stay here in my little bubble, my little bubble. I'm having a tough time getting this off the rails here.
That cup or this podcast?
This cup.
Oh, okay. Just keep thanks.
And the podcast. So
yeah. Do you have any go-to stores when you go to a mall? Like places that you're like, oh, I'll check. I know I'm gonna check this one out. Like some people go to Apple. Like when I was young, I would go to like electronic stores, stuff like that.
I mainly just go to the food court.
Are you doing all right today?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to get comfortable.
All right.
Yeah, I mainly hit the food court. That's the stores I go to.
Okay.
Those are stores, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, food court, maybe stop at Aritzia by myself.
Are you doing that on purpose, the food court thing, and I'm supposed to bite on that?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to nibble, but no, did not hit it.
Yeah.
Did not hit it.
I'm not here for it today,
I mean,
dude.
you probably GNC.
That's funny.
What do you...
GNC. American Eagle.
Lululemon.
No, dude, shit's expensive in Lululemon. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I went to like I've been trying to find a nice pair of shoes. That's tough. Like I really like the look of Jordans, but I just can't foot the bill, dude.
You mean you can just get Air Force Ones for like $90?
I'm not gonna wear Air Force Ones. I like the people who wear Air Force Ones, but I'm not gonna wear Air Force Ones.
Okay, what do you want? What do you think?
Like I like the look of Jordans.
The high tops?
Yeah, Jordans. Yeah, like
you have the legs for high tops.
I would even do like the mids are fine too.
I don't know. You have pencil legs and.
This guy is chirping me. Pencil
You
legs.
only need like big legs for high tops.
You said I had big legs in the last podcast.
Well, people change, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. No, but I like the Jordans. I really like Vans, but the one thing that I've experienced with Vans is when you wear like baggier pants,
They don't look.
sometimes it looks like your feet are like 4 inches big.
They look tiny.
Yeah, because they're not a big bulky shoe.
Have you thought about getting? I saw on TikTok they have these shoes now with like a dime in the sole, so you'd stay grounded. Yeah, I don't know if that works or not, but I think I could probably use that.
A dime in the sole.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah. I feel
Apparently, like there's some Earth's magnetic field that balances.
and it's specific to dimes.
Yeah, dimes specifically.
Okay. I want
Yeah, they put a hot chick in the bottom of the shoe.
just a picture.
Yeah.
Eh? Picture of the girl you could have had.
Yeah.
No, what do you go for though? Like
In shoes?
Yeah. Do you have a particular style?
I like Asus. I'm a big Asus fan. Yeah.
You know what I do? Like Asus reminds me too. Like New Balance and Asus kind of have a similar thing going, and the New Balances are getting like I never knew they made really nice
New
shoes.
Balances are,
Yeah.
Asus is nice. I feel Asus is a bit slept on.
Yeah, and they are a little bit bulkier too. Like the New Balances are still like similar to the Vans where they're a little smaller, but the Aces
Unless you get the 550s, like Balance 550, they're like
okay.
They're bigger. They're more like clunkier.
Okay. I just can't do the like the Yeezy style shoes and stuff like that where they always look like they're like a ramp. Okay. And it always looks like people's toes are shoved to the very end of those shoes, or their feet are like falling over the edges.
What do you think of like the Yeezy like boots that
those red boots?
Yeah.
Are those aren't Yeezys?
No, those are Mischief. Yeah, the Mischief.
I think they're funny. Is someone wearing those like seriously? Like they're like
I could see people wearing them seriously.
But that's
fashion.
Yeah, that's one of those things that if someone's wearing that seriously, they're just
they're asking for people to ask them.
It's like the dude walking around like Vegas without a shirt on. Come on, dude.
I feel like that's common though.
Yeah, it probably is. But what do you think when you see that dude?
That doesn't
just wear a tank top maybe, or
I don't know. If he has a drink in his hand, it's kind of party time, you know? Kind of cool.
He's got a glow stick.
Yeah.
Middle of the day.
Got shades on.
Looks like he's calling in air traffic control.
He's forgetting that he's probably just left a rave or something.
Yeah. Or he's still in the rave.
Yeah. In his inside.
Yeah, in his brain. Yeah. Have you ever been to a rave?
Yes.
Actually.
Been to a few of them. Yeah.
How is it?
I always tend to stumble upon them accidentally. This sounds really sketchy, but I don't do like I'm sitting off camera almost. Should move in here. Yeah, no.
Oh shit. Well, if you guys didn't see Torrie for the first half of this podcast.
Oh, you probably saw my better half, but
yeah. Well, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've been to a few raves. I always stumble upon them accidentally. That sounds like bullshit, but it's happened. Like remember we were leaving a bar in downtown Winnipeg and we saw these people running into this like abandoned building.
Okay.
and we're like,
running into it. That's a rare occurrence that people run into.
Yeah, they were going into it like in a hurry. I'm like, well, what's going on in here? So we follow them up to this like, giant warehouse, and they weren't serving alcohol or anything. They just had bottles of water that were already open.
Okay.
And if you are into party culture, open bottles of water, that's normally a clear indication that there's some sort of
ecstasy going
illegal
on.
substance in the water.
Yeah.
So we didn't have the waters, but we went further in. We had to pay like $5 to get in, and then we asked around. It was called Full Bloom or something.
Okay.
And apparently it's a thing. Met this crazy guy who was strung out on something. He kept telling us to go out and onto the patio. It's a lot cooler out there. So we followed him to the patio. It was a fire escape. It was a fucking fire escape, dude. Guy's like, yeah, just come out to the patio. It's just right outside here. We look, it's this rusted ass fire escape. And there's about 15 to 20 people just smoking cigarettes. So you had the water there, didn't you?
That's
yeah, definitely was not a patio. But I had to get a tetanus shot leaving that fire escape.
Dang.
Then as we made our way further into the building, we saw a room and the door was closed, but it was all hazy and shit in there. And on the door, it said the healing room.
Oh no.
I don't know what they were healing in that room. We never opened the door. I was a little scared.
Just a bunch of burn victims.
Yeah, they were actually healing themselves.
Bunch of burn victims.
Bunch of vermin victims. Yeah. So yeah,
Dang,
that was an
man.
interesting experience. The music was really good though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that would be, I feel like that part would be like really fun. Like the music, just loud music. It's probably, I'm gonna guess, I've never been, but I'm gonna guess it's dark. You just can kind of get in the zone. And
oh yeah, yeah. I was sober at the time because it was like 4 a.m.
You were sober at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
At a rave.
Yeah, because you left the bar too.
That sounds terrible.
It was fun though.
Did they serve alcohol there?
No, they didn't. Just drugs.
Oh.
They served drugs.
Well, I mean,
and
okay.
I don't know. I can be sober if I'm in a unique place. I can be sober and have a good time. Because like I'm never gonna be here again. This is so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's a cool experience.
Like it was a one-off thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that was kind of shitty, we didn't have a ride home that night, so we left the rave, and then outside there was a girl getting into her car with her friend.
Okay.
And we were like, I just joke, hey, do you mind giving us a ride? Calls my bluff. She's like, yeah, get in.
No way.
So me and me and 2 buddies, we jump in.
Yeah.
And she must have had a beer because she slammed the beer and then hucked it out the window and then drove.
At 4 a.m, just outside of a rave.
Yeah.
How
And
scary was that drive?
it was terrified because it was like right when spring.
Yeah.
So there was a ton of potholes and construction and stuff.
Just going through
And
them.
she was just weaving. And it was in a Civic. The speakers were blown out.
Oh, of course.
And it was just all you heard was that, like, you know what I mean? Like that buzz. And her boyfriend or whatever, her fuck buddy, was sitting up front and just this the whole ride, looking at our friend there, and like his eyes, there was no pupil, like
So he was gone.
no color in his eyes. There was just pupil.
He was gone.
He looked like dog eyes are all just that's what he looked like. He was gone. He's just looking back and smiling at me.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a kind of a fun night.
Oh, it was a great night. I'll never forget it. And then I remember my one of our friends looked over at me and was like, Tor, we're gonna be okay, right?
No way.
Yeah.
Was he messed up at all?
No.
He's just worried.
Well, yeah, the friend was just worried. He's just like, he's like, Tor, we're gonna be all right, right? I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, we're gonna be fine. And she's just and the music was blaring.
And her co-pilot was just staring at
Just
you
wrecked.
guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
So zonked.
That's awesome. That's like that situation is extra scary in a place like Winnipeg.
Yeah, because it's Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's Winnipeg. Like it's dark probably. It's probably gloomy. It's probably a little dirty.
It was dark and dirty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like I always think of Winnipeg a little bit like a very small Gotham City, like from Batman.
That or it's just Chicago or Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Could be Detroit too.
Yeah. Like it's always like they need a superhero kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Like it needs
like Dancing Gabe isn't.
Dancing Gabe is not. He's doing his best.
But
though.
yeah,
he can't do it on his own.
We need more.
Yeah. Maybe you want to help him.
No, I don't think it could be a sidekick. Maybe yeah.
What would your name be? He's Dancing Gabe. You're
tricked out Tony. Tricked out Tor.
tricked out.
Weaked out Torrie.
Welcome to the stage.
Twinkie Torrie.
Oh dang, that's funny, man. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a wild night. Yeah.
Okay, what about your other, like, do you have more rave stories?
One was intentional. We went to intentionally because a friend was going, and we're like, we'll come.
Yeah,
and
experience it.
We were in a basement.
Okay.
And it was like,
was it like
I'm a short guy.
Yeah.
So, and it was the basement was probably 6 feet.
Were you like this?
Nope, I wasn't, but
neck is sore by
anyone
the
over 6 feet was like kind of crouching, you know?
Really?
It was short. The ceilings were very short.
Wow. Okay.
And I just remember like the creatures that you see in these places, dude.
Wild.
They're like, and what I don't understand, some of these guys have good jobs, right?
Yeah.
Like, these guys have to go to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And they're in their furry boots and googly eyes and like L neon and crap, and they don't give they're just hand signing and going, you know?
Dang, that was good.
Yeah, man.
Shoot.
Yeah. And like, and he'll go he's a realtor probably, or he's a banker.
See, but I kind of like that, you know, let loose.
Just the weekend warriors.
I want to meet, at least they're not like playing Bush League sports.
I mean, I love Bush League.
Yeah, but like it's Bush League sports when they're fun, but Bush League sports like
when it gets serious,
when they get too serious, and you're like, hey, you're like you said, you're a realtor, like easy.
Yeah,
go bust a dance move at a rave, like
that's true.
Take a break, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
or they get injured and then they have to collect workers' comp or something because they can't work. Yeah, but don't worry, there's scouts in the crowd on Friday night lights.
Yeah, they're looking for 40-year-old hockey players.
Yeah, or baseball players.
Or baseball players.
Or curlers or golfers or...
Well...
I mean, you can be 40 and good at golf.
Yeah, you could be 40 and good at golf. You could be 40 and be good at anything. I'm not ageist.
That's definitely going to be a thing.
It is a thing, dude.
Ageists?
Yeah.
Sneeze.
Okay.
Nope, not.
Yeah, man, that's sweet that they're doing that. What other hobbies? Like, what hobby do you want to get into when you're like 50? Like, what do you want to be doing still at 50? Like, you find fun now?
Probably drinking.
Oh, jeez.
probably drinking. No, like
dude.
D&D. I started doing D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I thought it was Dance. Shit. Good for you, man. Just walk in one day and you got a headband, you're just sweating buckets. We should get into Dance.
I hated that. I was not coordinated.
I could see you just getting pissed off.
I got mad and then left. Yeah, I'd put $1 in, do 30 seconds of a song and leave. I couldn't do it, man.
No, you?
Yeah, me. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
because like, you know how like you have to do the my legs aren't long enough, so like I'd have to like heel it.
Dude, the mat is
I'd have to tippy toe it.
Or the platform is like 3 feet by 3 feet.
I don't have a lot of wiggle room with my legs, you know.
Jeez, that's fair.
My legs only go this way. They don't do this.
They don't go. Mine, you know what? I experience that sometimes. Like when I play sports that involve multi directions, I experience the fact that maybe I should move in not just up and down, and forward and backwards. Like everything I do in the gym.
You're not Mario, dude.
And then like my hips are sore, my groin is sore. I'm just like, what did I do? I feel like I went horseback riding.
Just ran.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Winnipeg's a great city.
No, it's not.
I like it. I like that it's sketchy and scummy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't.
But it's something to that, like, people don't fuck with Winnipeg, you know? People don't, like... You get all these, like, hockey players and stuff that come into town. They hate playing in Winnipeg. Cold and it's shitty. Yeah. I like that.
You like that? It hardens you up.
Yeah.
That is one thing I have realized. Like, when you tell stories, like... we're not even from Winnipeg. Like, we're from outside, like, kind of rural. That's a hard word for me to say.
Rural?
But you go and you talk to people and you like tell them experiences, and there's people who work in way worse conditions than I have and you have, but you talk to them and they're like, whoa, like that's just and it like a lot of times to us, even like for us, we both have it pretty cushiony. Even our stuff is like, whoa, like that's a thing.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's just regular, it's just shit you got to do.
Life, man.
Yeah.
And I'd say Edmonton's pretty close to Winnipeg when it comes to like quality of life. Dude,
Edmonton's not great.
What I don't understand is why would they build a gas refinery in the middle of the fucking city?
That's where the gas is, really.
Like, imagine waking up and all you smell is methane every morning, and then on
That's
your
right.
like, just crazy. Crazy
That can't
city.
be good for you either, eh? Or maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know. I would hate to see what happens if you light a match though in Edmonton. Wonder what happens.
Well, I think there's a lot of people in Edmonton lighting matches, dude. It's like
It's the probably meth, cocaine, crack, cocaine capital of Canada.
You think so? Yeah, Edmonton.
That or Winnipeg.
Yeah, one of those two.
That'd be close.
Do you think Regina's got to be? It's just population density isn't there for like a city like Regina?
And I'd probably think like I feel like Regina's doing a lot of salvia.
It's so crazy, like you saying these, like we're saying these cities in Canada, and they're just like, when I hear other people say cities in Canada, I'm like, what kind of names are these?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, like they're so Canadian, the names.
Yeah. Regina's underrated.
It is. I actually was thinking that the other day.
Love Regina.
I actually don't mind Regina.
It's a good city.
I'm not a huge fan of like Saskatoon. I wouldn't say I'm an enemy of Saskatoon, but I'm just indifferent to it.
Saskatoon's also kind of underrated.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been to both of those cities, partied for a weekend in them.
Dang.
Good time.
Who do you work for? You a PR guy?
Torrie and Pelle Promotions.
Tricked out
PT party.
Tricked out Tony?
Tweaked out Tony.
You're just traveling to local Canadian cities.
How did I end up here? Yeah. I'm like poverty Nelk, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like old Nelk where it's getting kind of trashy.
Dude, we gotta start doing pranks and then trying to compete with them.
30-year-olds doing pranks. Yeah. Is it funny? I don't know.
Is it funny or a crime?
Yeah.
Man. No, that's funny. Yeah, and then you get east, and things get pretty sketchy between here, like middle of Canada, and like Toronto.
We're all the way to Toronto, probably.
It gets sketchy.
Yeah,
like there's definitely beautiful areas, but it's typically cabin neighborhoods that are beautiful.
And a lot of nothing.
Yeah, but definitely better scenery than between Manitoba and Alberta.
Yeah, I guess.
Like they got trees at least.
Yeah, that's true. But how many trees can you look at? They're all the same.
I'd rather look at one
tree?
too many trees than no trees ever.
I don't know, when canola's blooming though, and you drive through all those fields of gold there, that's kind of nice.
You a big canola guy?
I don't know. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or like alfalfa when it's blooming and you get those blue buds.
Oh yeah. What do you think of lavender?
Lavender's nice.
Yeah.
Good scent.
Yeah.
Top tier scent probably.
Lilac? You a big lilac guy?
Lilacs, yeah, those are nice.
Nice. Just a field of lily. Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Why isn't nobody growing lilies for
the
us?
Dutch do it, don't they? Or is that tulips?
Dutch.
I think that's tulips. Love the Dutch.
Of the Dutch. Big Dutch guy.
Shout out to the Dutch.
Shout out to the Dutch. If there's any Dutch people listening to this, we'd love to have you on. Nobody else has taken us up on that yet.
No. I can't wait till we just get an absolute gem to come in here.
Yeah, I know. It'd be really nice to have some company, huh?
We should see.
we're like two old dudes that sit on our porch every day who just like people walking their dogs by. We invite them on our porch.
Little do they know this is a garage and the door's open.
Yeah, you guys can't see behind, like, or in front of us, sorry, but yeah, the garage door is wide open. We're just hollering at people in here, but
come on in, Tim. Come on in.
Come take a seat. No, you're busy. Cool. Carry on. Yeah, I was busy once too. Now I'm just still drinking.
If we keep doing this, how long are you going to do it for? Are we going to do this when we're 50?
This podcast?
Yeah.
I think if everything goes as planned, yeah.
Just keep 50
Why not?
years. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm still working on a sneeze here.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Don't give yourself cardiac arrest, dude.
Can you do that with us?
I don't know. You maybe.
The shit out of me. Don't say that.
Yeah, man.
I saw you went to Spencer's. How was that? And speaking of,
I didn't go in, man.
No,
I didn't
got
go
scared.
I got scared. Yeah.
Worried that black dildo's coming for you.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was. I was scared that it wouldn't have self control in there. Like I'd buy
everything
too much.
Yeah.
Walk out with 3 bags. I'd bring if I went in there, dude, to buy something, I'd probably bring my own bag.
Your own bag.
Yeah. I'd bring like a Walmart.
Something that you can only fit so many items in.
No, like a fabric Walmart bag or something, so I don't have to walk around the mall with a Spencer's bag.
You could probably buy that there though, the Walmart bag. Like that's something they would.
Do you know what? Now you might cringe at this when I say this. I don't know. I cringe at a little bit me saying it, but I wanted to buy like a kind of like a washed band t-shirt. You cannot find them anywhere.
They're online, dude.
Yeah, I found them online.
Yeah. But like, no.
But I was just thinking, I thought of it in the moment.
Rip-off washed band tees.
Like I wanted like a Led Zeppelin t-shirt or something. Just some casual to
Spencer's
wear.
would have that.
I didn't go into Spencer's, so
Hot Topic has it too,
I went Hot Topic, and they were all like, they weren't like, I wanted like a bigger one, because if I wear like a regular band t-shirt, they shrink in the wash.
Shrink right away.
Yeah, they look a little bit interesting. So I wanted like an oversized kind of style. I went into Urban Outfitters.
Nothing, hey?
Nothing. But they had them for girls.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe if I got a big enough size.
Girls with clothing, hey, they just dominate.
Oh yeah, dude, we have no options.
Nothing. I was put on to Aritzia. Apparently they got really good hoodies.
Do they have guys' clothes?
No, but
yeah,
you buy like a oversized female one.
Oh my!
Like a triple XL or whatever, and you can wear it. They look great and they feel great.
Yeah, but they're expensive, aren't they?
$80. But if for a good heavy dude like hoodie, man,
they have a cafe, dude.
They have.
That's wild.
Aritzia needs to break into the male market.
I think so too.
I like the name.
So shout out to Aritzia.
Yeah. We reach in here.
Yeah, man. It's a cool looking store too. I will give them that. Like some of the stores
is nice.
I think the trendy stuff has gotten so much better. It's like so much less cringe. And maybe in like 2 years I'll look back and it'll be like, oh no, that's really cringe. But you remember like when American Eagle only sold
flannels
or button or like the two button polo t-shirts,
and they're every color.
And even then I remember thinking like, I'm just buying this because I think I should. But now it's like stores like they look cool, and like the Hollister kind of stuff is gone where you're like going into a club.
Couldn't handle. I remember going in there and like jokingly I would get like small sizes. I'd go to the fitting room and put it on, and then I would go ask the person that was helping me, like, do you have this in a smaller size? And it's just like it's just tight as shit, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny because they would be like, that looks good. Like, and meanwhile, my nipples are just.
Hey, dude, can we do that the next time we go to a mall? Can we
just go and intentionally ask for small sizes?
I'll pretend to be your significant other. That'd be so funny, man. Yeah. Hey, do you have my partner? There we go. My partner is looking for a smaller size. He's got this one on right now. I'm not sure what size.
I come out the shirts like this.
He likes them snug.
Yeah. I hated that. You'd put on like an XL and it fit like a medium in the stores.
Yeah, man, it was so weird. Like every size was the same size.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Yeah, you could get a small, fit like a small. You could get a medium, fit like a small.
And then you find out that the CEO was intentionally doing that because he only wanted hot people to wear their clothing.
That's right.
Or that's Aeropostale, I think.
But is that a crime?
Abercrombie and Fitch. Is that a crime? No. But just say it. Don't hide it. Just let us know,
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that's what Lululemon's doing. I go to Lululemon, it's the same thing. I can't wear shit in that store.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What do you think of that, like, inclusivity stuff in clothing?
I think it means a lot, actually, because there are people that obviously want to wear nice things but are bigger and can't do it.
Yeah, but do you think stores should let's say just for example, like a store like let's say Aritzia, for example, do you think they should stick to what they sell and another store should be the store to sell the other thing, or do you think they should just break into the other market just because they have to?
I mean, socially, we live in a capitalistic society, so why not break into that other market? You're missing a lot of money.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of the companies who do break into those other markets, their intention isn't as much inclusivity as it is let's include your cash in our revenue?
It's 100% money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, you want to get in fit into the gym? We'll sell plus size fitness clothing.
Yeah.
When you could really just wear a t-shirt and
I don't think they should sell plus size fitness clothing.
Why not?
I think they should make people who are
What's that?
I think jeans and regular shirts until you fit into the fitness clothing. Just the burros with khakis.
Yeah. Oh, and you got to wear Osiris shoes. And that's your workout stuff, dude.
Okay, we got to set a lunches today. I can't tie these tight enough.
Well, and your pre-workout and protein, it's just Coca-Cola and pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the good stuff yet.
Till you work hard enough, you earn the good stuff. That's so funny.
Oh man, dude. It's just money.
Yeah,
it's just money.
Yeah, I agree. I think people sometimes think that like these
companies are they're doing it for the good intention.
And I think that, like, small scale companies do it for that good intention. But I think when you get to like these massive like Lululemons and stuff like that, there's just too many people involved for it to be a good idea. Like, you know, like maybe it has a good outcome, sure, but I don't think there's like, jeez, dude.
I'm sorry, I got a tickler in my nose and it's absolutely driving.
You want to fix it? You want to just turn away from the mic for a second and
blow it on the ground here?
No, but I think those big scale, there's just too many people involved. Like for it to be like this genuine kind of thing. You look like you're struggling here, dude. Man. What do you think about, I was going to bring this up today. What do you think about like famous people get like and their personal values and like opinions
involved with like business or
just like public? Like,
I think that's fine.
Yeah,
because me and you have an opinion.
Yeah, that's okay. But do you think it should be taken as more than the regular Joe?
No.
No,
I think everyone's opinion is equal. It doesn't matter who's saying.
Yeah. Do you think like someone who talks about like basketball and they played basketball for 20 years, their opinion should matter a little bit more about basketball?
Not really, because you look at Stephen A. Smith. That guy like fucking says anything about basketball and everyone worships him.
Yeah, but do you think that's good?
No, I guess not. Good point.
Like, do you think I should be talking about should be telling people about NASA, like how they should launch rocket ships?
Yeah, I think you should. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you though. I'm actually with you. I don't think it's kind of cringe when people who like, let's say it's a person who's talking about NASA and they think NASA should take their advice. Like they're like, come on, why aren't you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
And their profession is like Formula One.
Yeah.
It's like talk about it.
One's
like,
going forward, one's going up, you know?
Have a good idea, or share your idea, but don't expect people to like take it super seriously until you prove that maybe you have an education in rocket science or something.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my thought.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. But also you don't have to listen to it anyway, so he can say whatever.
No, but I'm just saying like when people like say you should listen to them, because sometimes I feel like famous people do that. They're like, my opinion should matter to you. You should listen to me because do you know how famous I am?
Really?
Do you know how many followers I have on Instagram right now?
Can I have an example?
Dang. I mean, LeBron James is actually a pretty good example. It's a typical example.
Up again. Hey, what about the Kardashians? You think they?
No.
I feel like they got a big.
Maybe. I mean, Kim Kardashian did do like lawyer stuff, so maybe you have to give her some credit. I don't know.
She was a lawyer?
I think she went back to school or something. Don't quote me on this.
Porn.
I don't think she even did
Ray
that.
J.
To be honest, I think that was accidental.
That was accidental?
Yeah.
That was an intentional thing?
No.
She made millions off.
Oh, for sure. Like
That's a great
now
accident.
She's made probably billions.
It's a good accident.
Yeah. Do you want to make one?
Hindsight.
You want to make one?
I don't think ours would be as popular.
Well, maybe
who'd we get? Usher?
You and Usher.
Like, we can't have Ray J. He's already in one.
Yeah, but maybe you could be in a sequel.
What would we call it?
Tricked out Tony and Raging Ray J.
Dude, that song "One Wish" by Ray J is so good.
I've never heard it, man.
Oh man,
have you ever used his headphones?
Talk to you for a minute.
He's very like R&B, right?
Yeah, it's so good.
Did he make good stuff?
Yeah, it was a good song. Yeah.
Dang.
Shout out Ray J if you wanna
jump on the podcast. He's got to be not doing anything.
Nothing productive, at least. This thing is dripping on me still, and it's almost empty, so don't know where the liquid's coming from. That's fun.
Do you ever meet somebody? Yeah, you ever meet somebody who's got like a problem?
Never. I've never met someone with a problem.
Just wait. Let's say there's like something on their, something on their shirt. Oh, you know what? Perfect example. This is a good example. Let's say they go somewhere, it's really cold outside, and they forgot their jacket.
Okay.
And you walk by 10 stores, you're going to be there for like 3 days or something like that, and they keep telling you they forgot their jacket. What do you think in your head?
The best part is they get mad about it.
Yeah, what do you think in your head that you want to say to them?
I've done it multiple times where I told them, like, hey, maybe buy a jacket, because there's a lot of stores where you could buy a jacket.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about your cup right now.
Oh, you want me just to buy another cup?
I don't know, like, drink it.
Do you have cups here?
I have this one.
Don't want that one.
Can you turn that label a little bit?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll just drink backwards.
Just pour it on your face from the other side. Dude, that's funny. Yeah, so that's your thoughts on it? Like
Yeah.
even musicians and stuff? Yeah.
I don't know. But then people listen to Dalai Lama and Gandhi and all those people.
Like just in general, they just listen to them?
Yeah, like why do we give them platforms, right? If we're talking about opinions that really don't matter, like why is Gandhi telling people to live peacefully in areas that can't live?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if he did
have a
that.
good answer
I
to
actually
that.
don't know if he did
I
that, but
don't know.
I'm just assuming that's
You sound
something
like
he
you
did.
know a little bit about Gandhi, dude. I'm interested now.
You know what I mean? Or like the Dalai Lama, you know, bring him up again. Love to do that. But
doesn't Pitbull talk about him in some songs?
Dolly, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, I love that guy, man. Pitbull's singing and rapping voice sounds the same as his speaking voice. You notice that?
Yeah, it's wild.
I always get it confused when he's talking. I'm like, oh, this is a new song? No,
I've never listened to a Pitbull song that I'm like, wow, this is a really good song. But just wait. I've also never listened to a Pitbull song that I'm like, this is a really bad song. I've always been like, wow, this is exciting a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know one Pitbull song by the name of the song.
Yeah, but you could be poolside at any or on a beach.
Yeah.
And Fireball comes on and you're having a little bit of drinks.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That is the best.
It's the best. I love Fireball. Shout out to Pitbull.
If you're looking for some exposure out there.
Yeah, we got a pretty big platform here.
Yeah. Well, after your sex tape comes out, we might be booming.
I don't know. I can't imagine what Ray J looks like now.
Well, I mean, he's
going to find out, I guess.
He's got to imagine what you look like.
You don't want this pussy, buddy.
You're worried about what he looks like.
Yeah, I mean,
as if you have something to lose out of this.
I do, man.
Come on.
We got a good platform going here. I can't be fucking Ray J.
Yeah, but Ray J's got a better platform going.
No,
dude. He's got Raycons.
Raycon?
Like the headphones?
Raycons is Ray J's company?
Raycons is Ray J, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean, dude, he's selling $50 headphones on podcasts.
And I think they're pretty good.
Use code Thic and Thin to get your pair of fucking Raycon
Does Ray J own Raycons? Co-founder Ray Lee and Ray J.
No shit, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Imagine listening to the porno with Raycon headphones in.
Yeah.
Double down on the Ray J.
Double down.
Ray Dangerous, you know?
Yeah, man. I think you're onto it. I think you're on something.
I don't know.
You're like the sacrificial lamb. Really.
I'd like to think if I was getting fucked, though, it wouldn't be Ray J.
Who would it be?
It has to be someone semi-attractive.
Who's the guy who played Flash that went off the rails?
Israel Miller?
Yeah.
The guy somehow kidnaps me?
Yeah. Then shits in your yard? Didn't he do something like that?
Oh, that's a psycho.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it sounds good in the mic when you have plastic in your mouth?
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't, so stop doing it.
So gotta switch the subject here because I don't want to get fucked by Ray J. So what were we
No.
wait, the bad one. How about the weather?
It's looking a little rainy. Oh, anyways,
yeah.
What do you got, man? Hit me with it.
Well, with this new weather, right? It's kind of mushy and wet out there. Yeah, the new weather dropped, bro. The new DLC update game, bro. It sucks, bro. Ass, bro.
Okay, with this new weather, what?
It's that between it's like melting and cold and kind of warm. Kids are still wearing snowsuits, and that fucking drives me nuts.
Yeah, because they're children.
Yeah, but you know, like that boot smell and like that wet snowsuit smell, that fucking drives me.
Must.
Oh, that drives me nuts. And all I can think about if I had kids, they'd be out there naked. So I don't want that musky smell. I don't want that scent.
Well, shout out to kids if you want to come on the podcast.
You better not have a fucking snowsuit on, and if you do, it better be fucking dry.
Dude, we should do a pod with snowsuits on.
Oh my goodness. Then it'd be really musky in here. It'd be sweating.
It'd be funny. Yeah, that is. I get it though, because they're children. Their parents would rather them be too hot than too cold, right?
Yeah, but it's +10 outside.
Yeah, that is true. Imagine if they like while it's raining, they still because right now you could almost wear winter stuff.
Yeah, but
it's also raining, so you're just absorbing the moisture.
Smell. I can't get the smell. The boot rooms in like.
Do you know what smell I do love? That's musty. One of my favorite smells in the whole world. He's like we had a friend who had a basement that was tile.
Oh, okay.
And like that tile damp musty smell reminds me
Mexican
of like
air.
Mexico. Yeah,
that Mexican air smell.
There's something like it smells like rotting walls or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It smells good though. Like
I like it.
It's a relaxing scent. I feel.
Yeah, I went into when we were bringing this back full circle. When we were in the mall in Winnipeg, there's a place in the basement, and it had that smell. I'm like, I like this.
I'm gonna live here. This is my home now.
Also, there could be critters living in there.
Yeah, well, you're down there. One of the critters, right? Little critter. Still dripping. You know?
Oh, dude, still eating the plastic. Eh? They should have put the cup and eaten plastic.
Yeah, I'm a turtle, buddy.
Your test is gonna go down if you keep eating that plastic, man.
Test is as low as it gets, buddy. I got titties. I got fucking.
Have you ever taken a testosterone test?
No, I haven't.
You think you're gonna try it?
I should.
I think you could beat it.
You think I'd beat it?
Yeah. You would beat testosterone. Yeah.
I think I could beat it. What do you beat it with?
Estrogen.
Oh, I got a lot of estrogen.
You're gonna cry?
I might. Would it fix this fucking plugged nose I have?
Probably, yeah. I'd probably drain it.
Nice.
Yeah, man. What else you got for topics? We talked about musty snowsuits.
I don't know. It still bothers me. I feel like that's the smell of estrogen. No, wet snow.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like if I had to hit it on the head there. I also want to talk about. Jeez. The CBC. Did you hear about what happened with CBC and Twitter and Elon and all that crap?
No. This is interesting.
Ripped again. Where is it coming from, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, so they got tagged as on Twitter, they got tagged as 70% government funded news.
And is it?
It is.
Okay.
It's a crown corporation.
Which is weird that our news is like state sponsored. A little odd, but okay.
So they got mad and they're like, well, or it's something like it's not that much. So Elon jokingly changed it to 69 instead of the 70. And now they're fired up. And now CBC's like, well, I guess we're not going to be using Twitter as much.
Okay. Shoot. What are they going to make their own Rumble? It's all the same shit, dude. Yep. One side gets pissed off, they make their own app, and then the other side makes fun of it, and then the other side gets pissed off, they make their own app, and everybody gets to make fun of that one.
Specifically left news medias. What would it be called? Because right is Rumble.
Right is Rumble. Left is
Trouble.
No.
Bubbling Trumble Rumble.
Oh, I got one. Vice.
Vice is pretty close, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Vice is pretty close.
Vice used to be really good, though.
BuzzFeed.
Oh, BuzzFeed. Wow. Dude, if you're reading BuzzFeed articles as like news
and you're thinking that's news, you
got problems. Some issues, man. That's like 4chan of the
news,
other side, yeah,
of the news world.
Man, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but why would that be a bad thing? Like, no, I think, in all honesty, I think the fact I would love to hear someone else's justify that the news should be 70% government funded. That seems really concerning.
Yeah,
but maybe someone's got a reason like that they can explain it to me, and I'd be like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. But 70% government funded, that seems like they would probably be whoever's in power, no matter who it is.
Preference.
Yeah, they're gonna bias news towards whoever is in power. My God, this guy's gonna die on this podcast. I know CPR, so we're good. Yeah,
CPR. Did you have to do that because of the? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
But yeah, to you, does that not seem like kind of sketchy?
I mean, our Manitoba Hydro is a crown corporation. Government decides to turn off the hydro one day.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd rather have the news turned off.
But news can change the culture of a country.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so can having no power. Ask Cuba.
Oh, jeez. That's exactly it. Like, my brain always goes to, and I know people are going to be like,
but then UK, now you look at the United States, there's CNN, which is mainly Democrat, and then you have Fox, which is Republican.
Yeah.
And that's just a there's
Shit
nothing,
show.
nothing's happening there. There's nothing like viable on both sides, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but can we be honest and say that CBC is the same? Like, is CBC really like middle of the road?
I don't know. I'd like to think it is more than Fox and CNN. You don't think so?
I don't think so, man.
What do you think would be like Canada's, what, like when you go for news in Canada, where do you go?
Tim Hortons, dude. Sitting in local Tim's, you get all the news
city,
you need.
You like city news? You're a city news
That's
guy?
called talking to people, buddy.
Getting the local, the local, in the pulse of the city, you know? All the old guys.
I actually I think independent news, like through like different places on the darkest parts of the internet.
So,
no, like I feel like independent news stuff like on the internet is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I believe so, because I don't actually go to a website to look for other. I do go to websites, but not like any of the big ones. I go to like Reddit.
Yeah, but that's why
I just scroll on Reddit to see what's trending globally, and then try to piece together what I think is like, oh, that's shitty, oh, that's good, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think some places like some people are trying to do that with news, like independently.
Yeah. On
the internet, but it does get a little risky. Like I feel like Reddit can be a little sketchy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's man, that's the whole reason. Like you look at CNN Plus, like how many millions did they spend on that nobody paid for?
What's CNN Plus?
They tried to do a streaming service that you had to pay for, and they spent like millions, and it tanked in like a week.
Really?
No one signed up for it because no one wanted it.
Yeah.
It's because the only people who are, let's be honest, the only people, maybe you can change my mind, but nobody our age is watching CNN or Fox.
No, that's true.
Or CBC for that matter. Like the only time you watch CBC is if it's in the intermission of a hockey game.
Yep. Yeah, and it's always a sports thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No one our age is probably reading news.
No, like I'm not.
No.
I'm not trying to sound ignorant or anything like that.
But you do know what's going on in the world. How do you know what's going on?
Probably social media usually. I guess that. Whatever, but I try and stay out of it too. Like I'm not trying to get worked up about shit that I can't change.
No, but it's probably a good idea to know what's happening.
Dude, if a nuke is heading my way, I want it to land right on top of me without me knowing.
I know that, but like, oh, taxes are going up. Imagine like, and then like going to the grocery store and finding, oh, you don't want to know.
I can take my money.
I think there are some things people should read.
I know, I agree. I'm just messing with you.
You can't just go through like blindly, not knowing around what's going on.
I don't know. Would you argue that there's one better than the other one? Like the people who sit every night, 6 p.m., whatever time news comes on, I don't even know. And they just sit there for like 4 hours until they go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like that's dead. Like that cannot be good for you.
Yeah, but then you have the people that don't watch the news. Oh, it's the air's toxic. Don't go outside.
Yeah.
And they go outside.
Yeah, but I'll take it. I'll take that air. I'll take a hit of that air.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I know what you mean. I think there's probably a balance. I think independent news is probably the way to go.
Yeah, I think so too. Because then you can justify. Then they choose what they want to put out there. And then you can make what you want to take out of it.
And I think there's when you hear that like a news company's 70% funded, like what's your incentive to put out good stuff if you're making 70% anyways? Like if someone told you, hey man, you can stay home for 70% of the day and you're gonna get paid the same.
Yeah, but that's EI.
Yeah, and what kind of
people
incentive?
Still go out and work.
Kind of. This kind of EI, but you want to make more.
But wouldn't the news people want to make?
Yeah, but who's going to make more? Let's say there's no EI. There's no fallback. Who's going to work harder to provide you a good product? The guy who's got to make everything, or the guy who's getting 70% of their income funded?
Yeah, but
like there's got to be people in CBC who are just living off that 70% and being like, I can just do what I can just skate by on this.
It's not people waiting on the 70% though. It's not like each individual is getting 70%.
No, but there's a decent amount of funding.
Yeah, but
and in like government funded stuff, like there's a lot of wasted people. Like there's a lot of extra people.
There's a lot of extra shit.
So you're telling me CBC probably out of that subsidy doesn't have like 40 people who are just
doing nothing?
Like calling into Zoom meetings, not turning their screen on, their webcam on.
But I feel like that's every company that has like majority of them.
But I think like when you're an independent source, you probably have a little more incentive. Yeah, you have like more incentive to provide this thing. And you probably get in it for the reasons that you did originally. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I know you don't know. It's showing.
I'm serious though.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know, man.
That's interesting, right? Because like, what are they programming? What are they plugging?
Yeah, like what's the next thing?
You put Treehouse on, and all of a sudden you got Justin Trudeau.
That'd be sick.
That's just state media.
That's sweet, dude. The state media just
Roly poly oly with Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, man, that's wild. Yeah, that's I don't know, man. I just hate that stuff. I hate it. I hate people being upset with each other about shit.
I don't mind it. I like controversies and talking, and
like I know my thoughts and opinions, and they'll change and they'll be different, and sometimes they're this way and sometimes they're that way. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need to like tell someone else what they need to think unless it's affecting me like directly. Like they can do whatever the hell they want. I'm gonna have my thing. If they ask me, I'm gonna tell them. But
so now that you have podcasts out there and you're all saying what you like our jokes and and like your interviews, you're stating your opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
But you specifically don't say what, like you just said, you don't care.
I care about what?
What were you saying before?
Like, I just don't need to force anybody to think what I think. Like, I'll tell you, like, if someone asks me and like it's for a reason that is going to affect something in their life, I'll tell them. Like, I'll stand by like what I think.
That could be what CBC's doing. You don't have to take what they want.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
but just maybe don't use my tax money for it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, like just don't use my money.
Don't use my money to promote something that I don't agree with.
Maybe I do agree with it. I just don't think you should. I want to give my money to somewhere that. I don't want to, and I guess that's what voting does. But well, what does that really matter, right?
Well, it doesn't really.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, we need election reform. We need election reform in this country. I think so. Yeah.
I think we get caught up in that too, though. Sometimes, and you look at like places like Uganda, you're like I don't know what's going on there, but I can't imagine their election process is the greatest.
Yeah, but you also see them like they enjoy life more.
Well, and I do remember you telling me like, and I'm not caught up with this stuff, but I remember you telling me a couple years ago about like how in the States the election was a fraud. You were telling me about that.
Fuck you. I was not telling you.
You wouldn't stop talking about that for like a year, dude. Why are you?
I don't know. I went to one rally and changed my mind.
Was there a certain location that you went or a date?
It was in Kentucky and they were all wearing white robes. Didn't know what was going on, but
oh, that was that one. I thought you were talking about the one. It was in early January that you went to, like right at the start, maybe 5 or 6 days in. No.
What rally?
There's something going on. You were telling me like it was
late January.
Early January. Maybe.
Yeah, that was just a small building that we stormed though. There was nothing really big about it though.
Dude, we're gonna get flagged for this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, that they told me it was legal, so I just went with it.
Just went in. You're like, okay, guys. Yeah. Will you be my friends?
That's that herd mentality, right? Yeah.
Could you imagine? I could, you get in the wrong spot. Like, let's say you go to that rave thing. Like, that girl drives you to that, like a rally.
Yeah, you get in the wrong spot. You're fucked.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're just in the middle and you're like, I just can't get out now. I need a ride home.
Yeah. I also drove my car to Ottawa and parked there for a little bit.
Heck yeah, your little SD.
A little camp. Whoa. Roasted some hot dogs. Heck everyone was on the edge, but also kind of nice.
Yeah.
But they told me it was a provincial park.
Like you could provincial park.
Yeah, and we couldn't do that. No.
Like you misunderstood. You like most people think they're going to like a outdoor location. Yeah. You just think it's like I can park.
I paid $15. They said it was Queen Crown's land. I was like, I thought it was a provincial park. You're like, there's a lot of semis though. I don't know what that was about.
No?
Oh.
Dang. I could see you being there. Dang. Yeah, I think too on that thing of the news and stuff like that. I think sometimes the news too, people like will like side with like, let's say CNN, or they'll side with Fox instead of just thinking about an idea and being like, do I agree with that idea or that idea? They're like, no, I either got to be this team or that team.
Yeah,
like just relate to a thought. Like just have a thought.
And that's how and that's the problem with like their political system is there's no like There's no middle ground.
And maybe that's one of the problems when you don't get when when it is basically you have to just work for your let's say it is independent. Well, maybe you can make more money if you push just one direction. Maybe that's the problem with that.
Yep. Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Like
or you get tied up and you want to be with these people, right, in your career. There's money to be made.
What do you think we could get caught up in? Like what kind of thing? Like, do you think we could get QAnon or?
I think we could have got caught with the crypto thing. I think we could have fallen for that.
Yeah. What other do you think we could get into any, like, what conspiracy would me and you fall into if we could?
I think we could be flat earthers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about us?
Try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the requirement? Like, how many videos do you need? What kind of time do we need to put in?
I think we just flip a coin.
Okay.
And that's our argument. But that's just the world right there spinning.
Ooh, yeah. And what side are we on? What kind of coin?
You decide.
What kind of coin?
Probably an AA coin.
Oh, no. That was a setup.
What were you setting me up?
A dime.
Oh, because it's in my shoe. Yeah, no. Or
an AA coin.
1 year, baby. I also wanted to talk to you about what religion do you think you could see yourself getting into?
Oh, dear.
Like,
this is bad because this fits my stereotype.
Yeah, but like, I think a part of me also wants to do Scientology just to see what it's like.
Just to go to some meetings?
Yeah, just to see what's going on there.
I could see you getting into one like a cult kind of thing.
Okay.
Just to get fucked.
Like, I drink the Kool-Aid type of thing, or like what? Or like, oh, I get fucked.
You're like, so when do you have sex with me?
Yeah. Is this now? I'm already shirtless. Eh? No, it's not that.
Brother, put your shirt back on, brother.
I'm Mormon. I have like 7 wives.
You're a monk. You just you got the wrong one.
Shave my head. Yeah.
Dude, I think I would go I feel like, man, oh man, what's popular right now?
Can people pick up Judaism?
I don't know. It seems like being Muslim is popular right now.
I get so many Muslim TikToks, dude.
Right now. You know what I think it is though? I think there's some people out there that like a bit of structure, and it provides a lot of structure. Yep. And I think some people are just drawn to that structure and that belonging.
You're planned. Your days are planned. You know what you're doing. You know what you're following. Yep.
And especially with the world today, sometimes it can feel super unstructured. So I think that's why people end up. So I'm not going to say fall, because maybe some people don't think of it as falling, but they
move to these categories. They move into these cultures. Yep. I think I could be a Jew. I think I could.
You could be a Jew?
I think I could. Now, that's okay.
But you can't eat pork then, right? Is that Jewish? Okay, shoot.
Yeah, now back. So Israel is a country, right?
Yeah, and he's also a UFC
predominantly
fighter.
Jewish. So Judaism is like the religion, right? But there's also the culture.
Yeah, I know that is a little bit confusing too. Like, because you can be Jewish but not be
Jewish,
not practice. Is it Judaism? Is that?
I think so. I think that's the word. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong because there's a lot of syllables. But
that's actually a shout out. If there's anybody that's listening to this who's Jewish,
come on down.
We'd love to have you down. Just walk by the door and we'll wave you in.
Yeah.
It's actually a good idea for a podcast.
Yeah. So because I'm not Jewish born, right? Like I'm not.
Yeah. So could
I pick it up though and become Jewish?
That's even though I don't have like the
culture behind it.
Yeah, that's a great question. And you don't really see people trying to convert people to becoming Jewish.
No. Maybe in marriage.
Wow, I've never even thought of that. Like that one, that's interesting, man. Hindu? What's Hindu? Like, what do you do there?
I don't know.
That's cows and stuff. Like you can sacrifice cows and stuff, right?
They worship. So I don't.
And what's the other ones?
Buddhist.
I think I could do probably that one.
That'd be really chill.
It's peaceful, right? Yeah. I'd do that one.
Muslim would be kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
I think.
Muslim? Do you think is Islam a religion?
I think it's not Muslim.
Wow, we're dumb at this, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not smart at religions.
Christianity? You think you could be a Christian?
I tried it. still working on it, but yeah. But that's every day, right?
What's that one about again?
So I like to think of it as just being a good person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Following the 10 Commandments and stuff, right?
Is it okay? I was always confused. Is it named after a guy?
Christianity?
No, like Christian. Like I knew a couple guys growing up with that same name, and I oftentimes wondered
because their parents like.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot. So it's not named after a. Okay.
How do you think God picked Jesus' name?
Just messing. You just didn't feed into that at all. You're like, no, I'm just gonna make it.
No, I was trying to piece it together. I'm like, how do I make a joke out of this?
Okay, that's
didn't work.
Bad joke. Would you say
when Jesus picked his name? How do you think he?
Love how this again is religion.
I don't know. It's an interesting topic.
When they picked his name. That's a good question.
Yeah, how did they know that was his name? You know,
I don't think they got to. I think they just told. Like he was just told. Yeah. Like they're just like God was like, here you go. This is his name, and Mary's like, come on, I wanted to. And what Joseph was like, Joseph Jr.
Yeah, he's
Joseph
like chanting in the back. Yeah. That'd be funny.
Well,
he's like a hello, my name is when he came out.
Yeah, they had to, or he's tatted.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jesus across his chest.
Above his navel.
Yeah. We actually had never seen him shirtless.
No.
Actually, we definitely have seen him shirtless. He was on a cross at one point.
At one point, yeah.
Naked, I'm pretty sure. So that idea is not gonna work.
Also, do you know who Allah is? Like, do we know what he looks like? Are there pictures of him?
See, that's confusing too, because doesn't Allah just mean father? It
means God, I think.
Yeah, so couldn't that be anything?
Yeah. And also, what does the rock have to do, like the Mecca? What does that have to do with?
Hang on, what? The rock?
Yeah, like there's a rock in like Mecca, like the holy.
I thought you meant the rock. I was like,
Dwayne.
I don't know what he has to do with Allah. I'm like, you tell me.
No,
dude.
like there's that rock, like the Mecca in wherever the.
I don't know, man.
Like what?
I think if shit really hit the fan bad in my life, I think I'm going to like Greek mythology. I'm just gonna revert all the way back.
There are people that still believe in that.
Right on.
I love that.
Shout out to those people.
Yeah, or like the people that still believe Nordic gods are like.
Yeah, but see, I can't do that. You know why? Because it seems cold.
Well, that it's your stereotype. I could definitely see you raising your kids, like having them convinced that they're like Nordic gods.
No, it seems like a cold belief. I don't know if it's a religion.
War and like.
Yeah, it just seems like you're in cold places. It's a climate specific. We're Greek. I'm like, oh, that seems like sandy and hot and good beaches.
I'm surprised you don't have any Nordic tattoos. Like I could.
Why would I have Nordic?
I get Viking vibes from you. Like I could see you like raising your kids on mead, plundering. Just move into a town and just take over. You know?
Jeez.
Business wise, obviously, because 21st.
Yeah, we do it like
you
civilized.
Name your kid like Loki.
Oh, come on.
Give him like a hammer necklace. They'll like have mullet haircuts.
Yeah,
I could see that. I could definitely see.
Dang, do I give that kind of vibe?
I get that vibe from you.
Dang, I don't like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I gave off like samurai vibes.
No, not yet. You could probably like move towards that.
Yeah.
Just need a man bun and like a stoic vibe.
I don't give the stoic vibe off.
You get like you're like yeah, that
I mumble a lot.
No, like you're just racist.
No, dude, let's respect to samurais.
Yeah, that was a good topic.
I'm trying to think of what kind of vibe you give me.
I want to be like.
I can't see you living anytime like earlier than like the 1800s.
I like to think of myself as like a fat Greek guy that just drinks wine, like chill.
I can see you being like a shitty, what is
scholar?
No, back in the day, what is the guy? Friar Tuck. What was he?
Okay, yeah. Like
what was he?
A monk.
Is it a monk? But it's like in Europe, right?
Yeah,
that's like a European
he's like
monk.
A Catholic monk.
Yeah, I could see you being that, but just like shit, like you're selling stuff. Like you're selling stuff on the side. You know what I mean? Like you just like you're a good person. You're just a shitty monk.
Yeah.
Is that the worst thing in the world?
I'm like, what's his face?
Like, what if you're a shitty member of ISIS? That's like a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're not really doing the terrorist thing.
Yeah, you're a shitty monk. You know, like you're doing regular people stuff, but during the day you're just like, I'm a monk.
Okay, and then at night, what? I'm selling counterfeit crosses,
No, like satchels of gold.
but it's like just chocolate coin.
but it's good chocolate.
Yes. Yeah. So there's something out of it. Yeah.
Like they're disappointed they're not actual gold coins. They lost a lot of money, but
it's good chocolate.
They got good chocolate. Let's be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that too.
It's good as gold, really.
Yeah. Oh, I like the idea of me just sitting in a what is that, toga?
Oh yeah, okay.
I got like the little crown that
with the leaves,
with the fern crown or whatever.
Yeah.
Sip wine.
And you just slowly sink into like dementia.
Yeah.
Start yelling when nobody's around you.
But then people think I'm smart because I'm just like crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I could see that. Like, but you just like, oh, he's speaking again.
Yeah.
And you're just cussing someone out that's not there.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, he's
Aurelius. Yeah. Bring it here, Aurelius. Don't run away from me.
Who's Aurelius? He's talking to the god. Yeah, he's talking to the gods.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. Are there people that still believe in Greek gods?
Rage.
Bring me more wine. Fill up my cup.
My cup runneth full. Do you think you'd pray to the god of Raycon?
Raycon. That sounds like a military defense company.
It does, yeah. It's Raycon. A good name.
Yeah, it's a good
name. Pelcon, Torcon. It's good. Anything con.
Yeah, well, not all cons are good, right?
Depends what kind of monk you are.
Yeah.
Gold con.
So pick up Scientology on the next episode. I heard.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise, if you're around, man, just
pop in. Stop by the garage.
Yeah. Stop by the garage.
Yeah, man. Dang. So what's up for the rest of your week? What do you got planned?
Saturday we're going to the Jets game.
Whiteout thing?
How
does that work? I've oftentimes wondered about that.
Well, it's a lot of white people with tiki torches.
Yeah, that's a sketchy thing to host. Hey, has anybody brought that up yet?
Like, he definitely is a thing.
See, as the CBC touched on that.
They just call it the street party.
It's
just a street party. I don't know, no clue. But yeah, whiteout, kind of.
Yeah,
dicey.
You should. Never mind. Oh. I was gonna say you should go in blackface.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's not a good idea.
No.
That's not even funny.
No.
But what like my thing when I hear about this whiteout party is what I've seen and what I kind of hear. I pick up that you stand for an extended period of time. That sounds terrible.
It's not though.
What else are you doing? Are you drinking?
You just got 2 beers in your hand. You're talking to everybody. Everyone's having a good time because the Jets are gonna win, obviously.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a good time. You cheer for your team. People are hammered, having a good time.
Like, is there music?
It's like a social.
Is there music?
Yep. In between intermissions.
Other than that, you just listen to the announcers?
Yeah, the hockey game. Watch the game. It's like a social.
Yeah, but with no music.
Yeah, but the game's on. Cheering. You're watching.
But could you see it better at home?
Yeah, but I can't have 5,000 people around me at my house.
Yeah, but
also watching the game and having a good time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Passion, man.
I'm not sold on it just yet.
I also don't care for hockey either. So there's that. Think about a baseball game. Would you go to a baseball game and have beers and watch the game?
And stand on a paved road?
You don't like activities. I
like music.
But would you stand?
In a concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's...
And don't get me wrong, this might be. I've never been, so I don't want to state my opinion before. Well, I still could really.
Nope, it's sold out in 10 minutes.
I know a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He forges digital tickets or what? He's pretty good. Pretty good at what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Not bad. He knows his way around Canva.
Oh, okay, Joe. Is it Ray J?
It's Ray J. Yeah. No, it's a local monk.
Selling counterfeits.
But that's what you're heading to? What's that, Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Cool. So are you going to meet any fans there, you think? Of the pod?
Probably not. No. Everyone's there just to
this will come out Friday.
Oh, yeah.
This pod will.
Yeah, so we can do a meet and greet. Yeah, at the whiteout party. Yeah. Come on down. We'll get a picture. I can sign something for you.
I won't be there, so if it'll just be Torrie this time, but I'll hopefully make the next one.
Yeah, that'd be funny,
dude. If someone gets you to sign something, that's gonna be wild.
It's not gonna. They'll just be my friends.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone needs friends. I mean, our one pod kind of blew up a little bit.
No, it didn't.
For us, it did.
For us, it did.
Dude, everybody starts somewhere.
That's true.
Don't be down on yourself.
We didn't pound yet.
Everybody starts somewhere, man. This is where we start.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if people enjoy this, 3 people, you know?
Yeah.
If I make one person stay through this podcast, that's all I need.
That's true. We're improving people's lives.
That makes it worth us sitting in this hot ass room.
Also improving our lives.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic doing this, you know?
It's fun.
It's really
I like
fun.
it.
Yeah.
I look forward to this.
Yeah. I like just talking nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, we do it anyways. We should do one too. Like, we should kind of change locations. I think we should do one at your place.
That'd be fun.
Like at your house?
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
That'd be sweet, yeah. Then we should do one in Tim Hortons.
Just set the mics up and everything. Oh, that'd be brutal, dude. I think yeah, changing locations like for an episode or two, or
cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Do it like once a month. Location.
Yeah, we just test something out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
Go to a local bar.
Our local tap room would let us film.
That would actually be really fun.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That's good background. Maybe are we breaking the fourth wall right now? Like, should we just do this stuff and not talk about it on here? Is that the way that works?
Yeah.
This is a learning experience too.
It is.
I'm learning a lot about you.
Help me.
Yeah.
What? 6?
I make notes.
Okay.
When I edit this, I go through it. All right. I dissect your personality.
Oh, God.
I pick up on your like tells.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing. He scratches his hair when he's nervous.
Yep.
Plays with his mullet when he's feeling uncomfortable. All right.
And I'm gonna pull up my phone because I'm nervous. So another topic for you. I got another question.
What's up?
So you know, ice baths are pretty popular right now. Right?
Okay. That fucking cup, I'm gonna lose it. No, didn't want it.
Yeah, so ice baths pretty popular right now. Do you think people that fell into the ice waters of Titanic would be better suited now if they had ice baths? 'Cause that's really just what that was just one big ice bath.
I think the issue with that theory is the amount of time they were in the ice bath for.
How long can you do in an ice bath?
I'm gonna guess like probably a good amount of time.
Max?
Yeah, like I don't think people are really doing 20 minutes. Like that's excessive. Like if maybe you want to challenge yourself just for the sake of a challenge, 20 minutes. But I think the Titanic thing, I believe, was probably hours of being in ice cold water.
But that just makes them harder.
Yeah, until they're extremely hard.
Oh, okay.
Like ice cubes.
Not emotionally.
Yeah.
Okay. Just think about how much lactic acid.
Inflammation. Their inflammation was so low.
Yeah.
They're just primed. They didn't know the recovery they were getting. Shit, half of them had syphilis from being in Europe, and it was cured.
Yeah.
If they would have got them out 5 minutes earlier, they would have been better off.
Yep.
Than when they started.
Probably.
It would have been a blessing to crash that sucker. Imagine being the guy who drove that sucker into an iceberg. What are you doing?
Did he die? He went down with the ship, didn't he?
Captain's gotta. I didn't look into it, but yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know how you miss it either. I guess it's pitch black, right? Can't see
Yeah, so you're just counting on coordinates.
Yeah.
Eh? Imagine knowing it's coming, though. Like, you get close enough, you just, for like 20 to 30 minutes, are just like, well, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Like, how long do you think it was that they knew they were going to hit it, that they just, like, you couldn't avoid it?
I think if they knew it,
I don't think you could turn a ship like a Titanic fast enough. Like, I think you know you're going to hit it. You just know you can't turn fast enough.
I honestly don't think they saw it.
No?
No.
I wonder if we could get someone from the Titanic on here.
Shout out to the Titanic, bro. Yeah.
Like, what was her name? Rose?
Ruby.
Rose? Wasn't she on there?
Yeah, I think that was a made up character.
That wasn't real?
I don't think it was. I think that
Oh,
was one
dang. Dude, that was the first nude movie scene I've ever seen.
when she puts her hand on the.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah. Or he paints her.
yeah.
Man, I didn't know what to do with myself.
14. I was whoa.
I was keyed up, dude.
Yeah.
I was looking the other way, pretending I didn't want to see it.
But also like doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, your whole body's hard.
I haven't stopped sweating since that scene.
Nice.
Pretty hard, right?
I haven't sweat since that scene. It's been an issue, dude. Yeah. It hasn't been good. Yeah, what do you think though? What's your thoughts on it? I should ask you. Sorry, man.
On the nude scene?
No. Okay.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Yeah, you know how I know that?
Do you want to
hear a story?
The only thing that would have made it better? If Ray J was in it, you know?
If he was painting her or if he was
just a part of it.
Okay. Do you want to know how I know you like that scene? When we were young little fellas.
Oh fuck! What do you know, dude? What the fuck do you know?
You had that movie. I don't know. Remember if it was on DVD or VHS. And you asked me if I wanted to watch Titanic, and I was like, I don't know if I do. Like, I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know what it was about. But pretty obvious. But then you literally fast forwarded to that scene to show me it, and we were like, I don't know. We must have been like 10. Yeah, and I was like, I don't think we should be watching this. And you're like, no, this is good.
Yeah, we're in the basement of my old house, right? Yeah, dude. I remember that. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, and then you tried to. No, I'm kidding. No, but that was, I remember that. You showed me that, and I was like, what if your parents
confused,
see it?
Right? Yeah. Oh, what are those things?
That's a woman. That's not a girl. That's a woman.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, man. I've been messed up ever since, man. I've been looking for my boat since then.
Don't let this man on a cruise ship.
Dude, I've been on a cruise ship.
You have? What was that like?
It's wild. I don't know if I do it again.
I've always wanted to do it.
You're kind of trapped, like on.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, but it's for me. I was young though too. I was a kid, so maybe it'd be way more fun as an adult. I do remember they had a kids club that was a lot of fun, but it was up to 18. So, and I was like 12.
Yeah,
and there was like 18-year-olds dancing at this club, and they were dancing like 18-year-olds do. And I remember I must have been staring, like just watching, like what's going on.
That's the painted lady.
And it was when the song "In the Club," it's going down. Catch me in the mall. It's going down.
Yeah.
Anywhere you see me, better believe going down. I don't know. I don't even know if those are the lyrics, but I'm pretty close. I'm close enough that people know the song.
Yep.
And if you don't know the song, just look up "It's Going Down." You'll find it. But I remember I must have been watching for a while. And then, you got it. And then all of a sudden, before I knew it, this girl had come over, and she was clearly older and must have seen me. Like I was a kid, so must have seen me just staring. And she said, would you like to come dance? And
you just did this one?
No, I said, no, I'm okay. And I turned the other way.
Proceeded to stare?
Like she was probably just being like, oh, this poor kid, like what a pervert.
Yeah.
Let's get him out here.
A 12-year-old pervert, yeah.
But I must have been just mouth wide open, just...
With arms wide open.
My gums were just bleeding from being dried out. Do you want to come dance? And I'm like, no.
Just this one? No.
No, it was good though. Like it was interesting. There's different things. I remember our room was really small. That sucked. There's 5 of us in there, and it was tiny. My sister had to sleep on the floor, and there's bunk beds like per side, and there's just enough room. So I couldn't in the morning. I couldn't get up until she got up, because you'd step on her. So everybody had to wait for her to get up.
You should have slept on the floor.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have. I just did what I was told. I met this Swedish kid there, though. Didn't speak a lick of English, but I hung out with him. And until we went to the arcade. There was an arcade on the boat. And so he lost his mind playing this arcade game and started like smashing the screen and everything, like banging on it really hard.
Very Swiss of him.
And then he's like, he had to get more money. So we went back to his room. Well, his room was not small. I found out there's different classes of people. When that was the first introduction to we're poor.
You were Jack, bro.
But I was on a boat. Though.
You were Jack?
Yeah, I was Jack, and he was my Here's my rose.
Yeah.
And we went into his room and he had a like gigantic window that overlooked the ocean on the edge of the boat. It was like, wow. And then he opened a drawer.
Cash.
It's a first drawer, candy, like just food, candy loaded. Second drawer, that wasn't the right drawer. Second drawer, rolls of cash from different like countries.
Very suspect.
Like just rolls, like stacked in this drawer. And
you see multiple passports for different countries.
I wouldn't know if I seen
like
them.
a silenced pistol.
I just knew the money looked all the rolls, like everyone, like he would go through the rolls to find the money he needed, like for the arcade.
And he was the same age as you.
Yeah, he seemed like it. I don't know.
A little more educated because he knowing what different currencies were.
Yeah, and he was Swiss, so probably a little more educated.
Easy.
Yeah, it was wild. I hung out with him for a little bit, but he didn't speak English, and he seemed like a little psycho. So I avoided that.
And stared at the dancing.
I went back to my spot. No, that was good though. It was good, but I don't think I would do it again.
I'd like to try, or to try it once at least.
With friends, maybe I'd do it.
I like it just because there's 5,000 people, and if you have a weird interaction with any of them, you know you're seeing them.
Yeah, well,
and you can't move or leave for a week.
But it's massive, dude. It's huge. Like it is huge. You walk in, there was an elevator in the entrance, like in the boat.
Yeah.
There's a theater. There's multiple clubs in there, like full clubs. Yeah. There's a pool, water slide. You could walk. There's a track in the back of the boat. So not the whole boat has a track around it, just the back half.
Dang, that sounds cool, man.
That's how big it is. Like it's
sweet.
Huge.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I'd like to try that.
Yeah. You should do it. You should just do it for yourself. Or just go you.
Very sad bachelor thing to do, hey?
Hey.
I'm just going by myself because all my friends are married and have kids, and I'm the only one that doesn't, and I got left behind.
Hey, where are you from?
You want to be my friend?
Yeah, man, you should do it.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Also, getting seasick though, I don't know. I might get seasick. You don't get
seasick on them.
No,
not really. No, it's so big, you don't really feel it. You maybe feel it a little bit, but not enough to, in my opinion, not enough to get seasick. Maybe you get a little nauseous, but it's not like you're not rocking back and forth. In the pool?
Yeah, in the pool. And that's the ocean, dude. I can do whatever I want.
Well, no, the pool is not the ocean.
No, but there's the world pool, you know? Right now.
The world pool. Jeez.
World pool, baby. That's the world's pool.
Well, dude, you want to wrap this thing up?
We can wrap her up. You bet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're what time are we at?
We're about an
hour and 25 minutes. Right on.
Yeah, dude. It's another good pod.
Was it?
I think it was good.
Okay.
We touched on some serious stuff today. Yeah, last time was a silly goose time.
Yeah, that's true.
This time is probably to most people a silly goose time. To us, a little bit more serious. But yeah, I think it was good.
It got real.
Yeah. And I guess we should touch on again if you guys have any ideas.
Yep.
Send them our way. We'd love to discuss some topics you guys have on mind. Maybe some things you guys need help with. We'd love to just give our opinion on it. So maybe you can
like silly stuff you need help with. Like I don't want to know. Like we don't know anything about burying dead bodies, but
no, we could help with that too, though.
We could. All right.
Like theoretically,
you could probably.
Yeah, I mean, you'd back me up though, right? Oh, all right. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of Through Thick and Thin.
Thanks for tuning in.
And
talk to you next week.